Hi, this is Donna Crowley coming to you from the Belvedere Place. I love sitting here in the middle of all this art. It's transformed into a gallery right now. As you can see, it's a venue for weddings and other types of events. We'll have some workshops here, etc. But right now, I'm surrounded by art and I'm high on life. So I just love to be here. Had posted on my Facebook wall about something that is very important and I'm passionate about, is learning how to nurture oneself, to love oneself, because in all honesty, we can't pour from an empty cup, can we? No, we can't. And I am so passionate about this subject that if I use some language or some examples to use for analogy purposes, choose not to be offended, because when someone is passionate about something, sometimes they come up with ways to describe something that is so life-changing. And it has literally saved my life to learn how to nurture myself, to pour into my own life so I can give back from the abundance. Imagine that, giving in your life from the abundance of what you have stored in yourself. So, what are some things that drain your life? Basically, anything that feels like a burden, that feels like an obligation, and that's mostly because you've told yourself that you have to go to work. Well, we want to eat, right? We want to make money and be profitable and move forward in life. So, telling yourself you have to go to work, or you have to go to the studio, you have to paint, or you have to get that project done to move yourself forward, all you're doing is you're burdening yourself. And it's right here between your ears. Yeah. You've told yourself a lie, and it becomes a burden. So when you tell yourself, I get to go to work today, I get to go and create opportunities, I get to do this thing in life that I'm really the best at doing, and I know I'm really good at it, and yet it's hard work, and I know it's not going to pay off right away, but I get to go and do it. You change your life. You are nurturing yourself at that point. You are pouring into your own cup, and you are not allowing life to victimize you. Really, a lot of us, we are talking ourselves out of blessings so many times when we have the power of life and death right here. Well, it starts right here, right? Well, it starts here and goes here and goes here and goes here, right? Because really what we say to ourselves creates a feeling. And that's what I love to do in my personal consulting, is sit down and hand people the skills that they need to create the feelings in their life that move them forward rather than feeling stuck, feeling like a victim, and really ultimately allowing things in their lives to drain them. And then they realize, I don't have anything to pour from. I have an empty cup. So I haven't used any strong language yet. Oh my goodness, people are expecting it of me now. I don't have to use it, do I? I can just speak from my heart. But there is a great analogy. When I was, first time I ever got to visit Tampa, Florida, my husband was on business, and I didn't have the kids with me, and I just went exploring, and I discovered it was the I'm sorry, it wasn't Tampa, it was Daytona. It was the Daytona 500. Pardon me for my faux pas there. So I'm walking around, and there is a huge biker culture in that area surrounding the races. And I kept seeing all these t-shirts. And they were funny, but, they could be offensive. So I'm sorry if it offends you. But the one said on the back of the t-shirt, if you can read this t-shirt, the bitch fell off. Really, seriously, that could be offensive. But I don't care. You guys will get over it, because this is a great example. If you're carrying around something that's a burden to you, ditch the bitch. Seriously. Move on to what your heart is passionate about. Now, I'm not talking about basic responsibilities to our families and our loved ones and things like that. You can change the way you feel about that by what you're telling yourself in that situation. But carrying a burden about those situations, that's the bitch you need to ditch. Seriously. And that's what's going to move you forward. So, just a little help there, a little tool you can put in your toolbox. Take it or leave it. Anyway, this is Donna Crowley from the Belvedere Place. Peace, love, and pottery.